Good morning. Today's route is going to be the Snowdonia. Oh, bollocks. Morning, everybody. Today's route is the Snowdonia Discovery Route. It's a total of 226 miles, and I'm heading north, obviously, from Bath. And there's going to be some quite nice and exciting roads to have a little look at, and sights. So stick with me. It's going to be a long day, but 226 miles later, should have been a happy one. Let's go. Here we go again then, happy people. Good morning. So yeah, like I said, today it's called the Snowdonia Discovery Route. It's one that I saw online, on a website actually. It was all about this exact route. And I thought, well, while we're in Wales, I want to have a go at that. You may or may not have noticed that I'm on my own this morning. The other three lads that I'm with that didn't really fancy a trip quite as long today, so I'm going to endeavour to do it on my own. So here we go, yeah, 236 miles to 226 miles to go. I think I've got a few miles just to get into the scenic kind of stuff, or stuff worth looking at, so I'll turn you off for now and I'll switch you back on and update you how many miles I've done and how far I've got and what road I'm on in a bit. You rejoin me 14 miles in and I'm on the A487. I'm just about to join the A493. This place is something beginning with M. Don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll pop that up on the screen. Yeah, from the A487 I'm just going to turn onto the A493. Quaint little cottages. This is lovely coming through these trees. Now done 22 miles. We're still on the A493. And that body of water to the left, or it would be water if it was high tide. Don't know whether you can see it yet. I don't know whether I can find a gap up here for you to see it to the left of me, because I'm riding right along the shores of it. Massive. That is the Diffie Estuary. Obviously the tide's out at the minute, so you can't see how expansive it is. Just spotted down below, I don't know whether you can see it, as railway lines following along the edge as well, so that would be a nice little railway run, wouldn't it, for somebody? This is a cracking road, lots of sweeping bends. The sun is out, the man is on machine. What more could you want? Yeah, when we was coming up to Wales, I thought I'll go on the internet, have a look at if there's any routes or anything, or any recommended roads to ride on, and I came across this, the Snowdonia Discovery Route. In fact, I'll put a link up for you now. So anybody who's coming to Wales and they fancy doing this, you can adapt it obviously to, if you don't fancy doing 200 and odd miles like I'm doing today, you can make it into a 100 miler, 150, 50 miles if you want, just certain little bits of it. But I'll be recommending bits as I go along, and bits that I think I would recommend you to ride. This road's been lovely actually. The A493 winding its way along the shores of the Diffy estuary. Yeah, the website, it tells you all about where you're going and gives you information about what you're riding through, places to stop. So have a little look at it if you're thinking of coming to Wales. Welcome to Aberdovey. 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 Oh, that's bloody picturesque, look at that. Beautiful. That is lovely, isn't it? Could be a postcard, that. Aberdovey. Well, I've nearly finished my time. We've done 30 miles now on the A493. I'm just going to be turning right on the B4405. The B4405. Heading back inland. When you're in Wales, all you seem to be surrounded by is just giant green mountains, which is absolutely wonderful. Look at them mountains. Ginormous. Simply stunning. I don't think you get the sort of ginormity of how big they are when I'm just filming it with a drift camera. This is just such a pleasure to ride amongst this lot. It really is. Now you can sort of see how high they are, can't you? The sun's shining on them lovely and all. See, this is a lovely piece of road as well with sweeping bends and curves. The B4405. Oh, look at all that in front. Well, I virtually had the road to myself. It's fantastic. As soon as I speak, a car appears in front. That's called sad floor. Big body of water there. Massive lake. Bloody hell, it is, I know, ginormous. That is, we're riding on the banks. Look at that, happy people. That is absolutely beautiful. It really is. And I'm riding the banks. Oh, let me just have a little look when I get on a straight bit of road. Not that there is many bits of straight road along here. It's just simply brilliant. Wow, what a road. What scenery. Is Lake McGuinville. No, it isn't. It's Lake Mawingill. Mawingill. And it's bloody beautiful. Wow. fantastic road. Absolutely fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you, B4405. Shortly going to be rejoining, what was I on before? Good job I've got notes. Yeah, I'm going to rejoin the A487 in a minute and carry on north. And if that's the start of things to come, this is going to be one hell of a trip today. We are actually on the ascent up the valley wall at the foot of the Kedar Idris mountain. I'll put that on the screen as well because my pronunciation, I'm sorry about this, Welsh people, but reading your language I am not brilliant at. Oh, I know where we are. We're in the valley where the Mac Loop is. I should have pulled in there, maybe in hope of seeing a plane fly past or through. It'd be great if one went over my head. Yeah, the Mac Loop is where the high-speed jets practice. Wow, what a setting for him to fly through. Just turned left onto the A470, the A470. Well, happy people, you rejoined me. I've had to pull into the nearest village because the oil light came on. Oil warning came on. I've just stopped, just put it on its full stand and let it stand for 5 or 10 minutes. Got a torch and shined it on the oil indicating window, and there doesn't seem to be any oil showing in it. So there's a garage over there, Ford Suzuki. Wonder if they'll do a BMW man a favour and sell me a bit of oil. Right then, people, what a palaver that was. I saw a Ford Suzuki dealer. Let me get out of here and I'll tell you what's going on. Right, A470 now for 16 miles. So I can tell you the tale. Yeah, I pulled up, went into the Suzuki Ford dealer, and the guy said, sorry, we don't do anything to do with motorbikes. We're car dealers. There might be a fella on this industrial estate that he directed me to. He does all stuff to do with mechanics and that. So anyway, he sent me down to see this fella called Sean at Automax. Went down there, told him the situation, that nothing was showing on the oil window. He then told me that he only deals with cars, he don't really do anything to do with motorbikes, and he'd only got car oil. Now he said I could have some car oil and put that in, but he says he wanted me to do it and he wouldn't take any responsibility, which is fair enough, innit? But you don't really want to be putting in the wrong oil. He says, oh, hold on, hang on a minute. He says, when I moved, I did bring some stock up in this like little storage area upstairs in his garage. Went up there and had a little look. He had 2 litres, 2 1-litre bottles of the said oil that I required. Dusty as hell, absolutely covered in dust. But he did a show, well, he said they were sealed, and they are, because they've got a seal on them, like. So, yeah, he said I could buy them from him. So I bought them off him, and I put in half a litre of the first one and it brought the oil level back up to the centre of the window where it should be. So one relieved motorcyclist. So thank you very much, Sean from Automax at the little town I've just put up on the screen. Anyway, all's well that ends well. Let's crack on. Just a quick update on the temperature. We're now 22.5 degrees and we've done 54 miles. So in a bit, everybody. Just coming to the end of the A487 part. I'm going to be joining the B4410. Here we are, turning right onto the B4410. Dashcam on now. Hello everybody. Oh, nice water to the left, which is Lynmare. Lynmare. Pretty coming through this lot. Catching up with the train, look, going above. Looks nice, doesn't it? Another cracking B road. To the top, what's the view like over? Oh, stunning. Look over there. My word. Lot of switchbacks, but part of the enjoyment. Oh, look at that in the front. Man alive. For miles again. This road on my sat-nav looks like a snake, weaving its way left to right, left to right. Absolutely beautiful. Pleasure to ride. We're going to be going on to the A498 shortly. Bloody beautiful stream rolling by to the right of me. Stunning. Beautiful. We're still on the A498 and we're riding the Aberglaslyn Pass. Aberglaslyn Pass. Traffic is far and few between. I've hardly been behind any vehicles so far. How many miles have we done now? 75 miles we've done. 20.5 degrees. The time is 12:30. So I've been going 3 hours. So you don't get very far at a fast pace, but